violated the Twitter rules. What rules, you sons of bitches?
Jordan Peterson was suspended on Twitter over a single tweet, and instead of simply deleting the tweet and moving on like everybody else, he went online and posted a 14-minute video whining, crying, complaining, screaming about this suspension. And it is so embarrassing that I have to show you a couple of clips. And I haven't even personally watched the entire thing because it's torture. It is so, like, I get secondhand embarrassment watching it. It is so bad. So I'm going to play for you a couple of clips and just discuss how ridiculous this entire thing is. First, so over the suspension, he was suspended for dead naming Elliot Page. So used Elliot Page's old name in a tweet. That was why he was suspended. It's something that people, are still, you can argue, learning about. And I know we've given these people a long time to learn this shit, but still, I get it. Look, I made this mistake in the past when it came to referencing an old article about Chelsea Manning. That article used her old name. I used that name. I understand now you're not supposed to do that. It's fine. We can grow and learn. Even I make mistakes. We can all make mistakes as long as we acknowledge them, move on, and learn from them. Jordan Peterson, though, has a real issue with just acknowledging that somebody can change their name. So let me play this first clip. It is amazing that he posted this online. I can't imagine posting anything this embarrassing.
A few days ago, I penned an irritated tweet in response to one of the latest happenings on the increasingly heated culture war front. In response to the decision of an actor named Ellen Elliot Page. I am employing this awkward and impossible naming style because it is now apparently mandatory, and am probably doing it wrong nonetheless, as you're doing it wrong is the whole point of what has been made mandatory. But also, I'm trying to make a point. I've essentially been banned from Twitter as a consequence. I say banned, although technically I have been suspended. But the suspension will not be lifted unless I delete the hateful tweet in question, and I would rather die than do that.
How goddamn melodramatic is this man? Elliot Page is Elliot Page. What's the big freaking deal? The awkward and impossible naming style. What happened when one of his teachers got married? Oh, you were Mrs. Smith, but now you're Mrs. Johnson? Oh, what an awkward and impossible naming style. How can anyone keep up? That's their name. People change their names. What's the big freaking deal? This is so amazing to me. How anybody can freak out, be this crazed by something so normal, so basic, so easy to comprehend. All you have to understand is, hey, this person identifies with this name, with these pronouns. Okay, use those. If you get confused, then correct yourself. Learn, grow. Like this, there's nothing to this. And the way he frames this as, oh, the newest happenings on the culture war front. Who turned this into a culture war? You did. Conservatives did. This isn't a culture war. This is simply an issue of common courtesy, of human decency, of human rights. That's all this is about. You are the ones turning this into a culture war. Have the decency to call somebody the name they are. When someone says, my name is Bob, you say, hi, Bob. Nice to meet you. You don't go, can I see your driver's license? I want to make sure your name's actually Bob. Like people, nobody does this with anything else. Yet you have to turn this into an issue when it's not an issue, when this is not a problem. You have to make it one for absolutely no reason except for people like him to try and grift off of. So they use issues like this. They use this manufactured culture where that they manufactured to try and make money. And that's what Jordan Peterson is a part of. Now let me get to, and before I get to the next clip here, why are there two camera angles? Like, it's just the way this is so like professionally shot for no reason. It is so, the whole thing is so embarrassing. Can you imagine posting anything this embarrassing? It's amazing to me. But let me get to this this second clip, just a quick one here, because he is very confused. What rules did I actually break?
I should at least know exactly what I did wrong if I am required to acknowledge that my tweet violated the Twitter rules. What rules, you sons of bitches? Exactly. Precisely.
Oh, Jesus. What rules, you sons of bitches? All right, here you go. This is the Twitter Terms of Service. We prohibit targeting others with repeated slurs, tropes, or other content that intends to dehumanize, degrade, or reinforce negative or harmful stereotypes about a protected category. This includes targeted misgendering or dead naming of transgender individuals. There you go. That's what you broke. And by the way, you know, some people... I commented about this when Matt Bender was on Tim Pool's show, and Tim Pool brought how Twitter is so far left because of these rules. You also can't dehumanize people based on their religion. So you could say it's anti-secular. Oh, I'm secular. Twitter's so far right because they're pro-religion. Like, this is stupid. This is just about human decency, common courtesy. That's all this is about. Treat people with respect. That's it. But he has to make a big freaking deal out of it. Now, if you want to put yourself through torture and watch the full thing, let me know how it goes. 14 minutes and 52 seconds. Insanity. Absolute insanity.